Alright, welcome back everybody. We got another episode of Sarcasm Speaks. Jared with Bob. And today's going to be an interesting one. I'm the tail end of quite the fucking weekend. I kind of had that. Jamie and I kind of had a fucking weekend.
Oh.
It all started on Friday. We got absolutely fucking tanked. Where did we even go?
Well, we started at the Mandarin.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. And then we went out to
Toby
Keith's after that. Patriot Place. And then, God knows that went downhill quickly. And then yesterday was our Chili Chowder Fest, which I fucking love that place. Which also, hey, how was that fucking shooting?
Oh, it went really well.
Yeah. So there's supposed to be there was a high risk of gang activity between biker gangs at this Chili Chowder Fest in East Bridgewater, Massachusetts. Get fucked.
Which, I mean, I don't know much about, biker gangs in general.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly just kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you guys like red lights together. That's what you guys do. Like, you guys might hang out at the same spot or
Yeah.
Drink at the same bar, but it's like, you guys aren't like violent.
No.
They can be.
They
And
can.
individuals can be.
Yeah.
But I'm like, Chili. It was just like the absurdity of it, because like someone that we knew was going was like kind of like, oh, I don't know if I want to go. Blah, blah, blah. It's like I just like, the more I told people like what was happening, so I was trying to update everybody, the more absurd it sounded.
Yeah.
And it was like the next day, it's like, okay, we turn on the fucking news and it's like 3 dead, 7 wounded at the Chili Chowder Fest in East Bridgewater, Mass. It's just like, that's not.
That doesn't happen.
It's not.
No.
There were a fuckload of people.
There were so many people there.
So many fucking.
That was great. And Linda's, shout out to Linda's, wherever
Linda's
that
Fat.
is. Their chowder, hands down the best chowder I've had in my entire life.
I'm actually gonna really quickly see if I can fucking find out.
Who won?
No, okay. If she's like from anywhere, somewhere, nothing. But like, I would like to know if she's just like an individual just cooking this stuff, or if she actually works somewhere, or like what
Oh,
she
yeah.
does.
I see what you're saying. Smell what you're stepping in.
Good.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. But yeah, that was fucking great yesterday. Love that. It's always a good time. And then we went out after that. We went to that supercharged place in Bentham, which is like the world's biggest fucking indoor go-kart track. Ended up not even driving. We get there and they're like, yeah, so you guys are looking at like an hour and a half wait before you can actually get on the track. So we're like, all right, cool. So we to the bar, start drinking, and then we left. Went to Providence, got annihilated. I slept on a fucking floor. It was actually a really comfortable rug. Jay's got a great rug.
What about the thing he has on the floor?
Yeah, that thing's good too. And then today we hit bottomless mimosas this morning.
Where was that? Also Providence?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Jamie, do you remember the name of that place?
What's up?
Was it the Federal Hill Tavern, something like that?
We went to that?
Yeah.
Oh, the hill?
Yeah.
Oh, I know you guys went to the hill.
I don't know the name of it.
That's right where Justin lives. Literally right there on that street. That was pretty cool. It's been a long time since I've been out in Providence.
I've never been out in Providence.
And we went to the same bar that I used to hit when I was in college all the time. The Whiskey Republic, I think it's called. Whiskey Priest was the one that was in Boston.
Yeah, they used to be in the sequel.
Whiskey Republic is the one that's in Providence. So that was interesting. Blast from the past. A lot of fucking blacked out nights there.
Alright.
Yeah.
I've never really been to Providence outside of the Perform Better conferences. Like, I've never gone there to drink.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's a little bit more low key than Boston. But there's a lot of loser fucking college people there. You got like Brown and Brown. That sucks. I don't like Brown.
Why? What the fuck is the problem with Brown?
I don't know.
Springs,
It's the
brown.
color of shit, you know? It's just shitty. Brown sucks. It's not a good school.
Alright.
Hot take. Hot take
Just
alert.
seems like there's literally no backing for that whatsoever.
Brown's not a good school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck the Ivy League.
Neither is Yale.
Yeah. Bridgewater's way better. Such a great school. Oh, Jesus Christ. So how about these fucking god-awful football games that have been going on this weekend?
So, because I didn't go to Providence with you guys last night,
Yeah.
I was watching Florida State.
Yes.
I think it ended up clocking in about 4 hours,
Wow.
and it felt every bit of it.
4 fucking hours.
And most college football games are like 3 to 3.5. Usually that's the windows.
Yeah.
Dude, this game started at 7:30. It didn't finish until like 11:30.
Holy shit.
And it's really not like Florida State was moving the ball a little bit. NC State was kind of moving the ball a little bit too, but it was like there was like 20 called penalties like halfway through the fourth quarter.
Holy shit.
It's like, come on, man. It was just like way too much going on. Like it's just like I don't know. It was like a regular game too. It was like penalties, targeting, challenge, review. Like, god damn.
Yeah.
For like an 18-point game, I think they won 31-13 or something like that.
Jesus. It was 4 fucking hours. And that Pats game was literally one of the most disgusting games I think I've ever watched.
Well, you knew it right off the bat too, because he started doing the goofy, just like huck it deep. Like
Yeah.
it used to be like huck it up to Gronk.
Right.
Now he's doing like a goofy huck it up to Philip Dorsett
Yeah.
in double coverage. So you just knew right off the bat, you're like, this is a disgusting game. And Buffalo sucks, so they couldn't do.
Yeah.
Like they were a 3-0 team, fine. I'm sure that was fun, but they weren't doing shit either.
No. No, they scored 10 fucking points. Final score was what, 16 to 10?
Yeah, I think Matt Barkley got the touchdown.
Yeah. Yeah, Josh Allen got absolutely fucking obliterated. Jonathan Jones, right?
Yeah, Jonathan Jones absolutely fucking crushed him.
Came by and just blew him up. Like, he was like motionless on the ground, I think, at one point.
Yeah, and then he popped up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah, he walked off. He ended up running off the field, but he's definitely concussed. I feel like I'm concussed. I think I'm starting to get hungover. This is bad. Dude, this morning I felt awful. We were at the fucking brunch place, and we're just like, you know, I drink probably like, you know, 2-3 mimosas, and then all of a sudden like it starts to hit me, and like I start to feel really shitty. I'm like, oh, this sucks. So like I get down one more, and a guy comes over and refills it, and then the last one I literally just let it sit there for like a half hour and just didn't touch it. And then I finally was like, all right, I gotta get the fuck out of here. So I just looked at everyone else and was like, oh, well, here goes nothing. And I literally just one-touched the mimosa. I'm like, well, that's out of the way. The guy comes over, refill it up, and I was like, no, I'm tapping out. I'm all set. And I just did not feel that great. I think at one point, Jamie looked over and was like, dude, you good? Like, you ready to go home? I was like, yeah, I'm very much ready.
Rock bottom.
Yeah, that's what I said. Amanda started laughing. She was like, oh my god, you just like inhaled that. And I was like, yep, I've officially hit rock bottom. This is you're looking at rock bottom right now. She's a fucking wild card.
Yeah.
She's a blast. Where did you guys find her?
High school with it.
Oh, you did? I knew she was a bartender. I didn't know if like you just like randomly became friends with her.
No, she was with boyfriends. They always hate us. We always hang out with them.
Sick. I'm fucking late. Quickly. I might go to bed literally right after we finish recording this. I might not even wait till the night game.
You gotta start taking better care of yourself, man.
Yeah, well, I take really good care of myself, Monday through Thursday.
Yeah, it doesn't count. Because of how bad you take care of yourself. Not Monday through Thursday.
Friday through Sunday. That's fine. It's no big deal. Everything's fine. I'm fine.
Everything's fine.
I'm fucked up. Vinny's hammered, actually.
What, right now?
Yeah, he texted me on my way back from Moe's, and he goes, when does my kid due? I was like, I don't know, dude, it was like 3 weeks ago, like September 3rd or something. He goes, oh, should I send a gift?
Oh, fun.
I was like, oh my god, he's fucking tanked right now.
Dude, it's been a while since they've been down.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks. But he didn't go to the fucking book this morning because he was drunk. He was fucked up. So I texted him because I had thought about that. I was literally like minutes away from having a fucking anxiety attack sitting at this fucking bar this morning at brunch. Because I was like starting to get hot and like sweaty because it was getting hotter outside. The door was open, whatever, and I'm like, oh my god, this is just not good right now. I am not in a good space. And my first thought was, oh, is Vinny going to the book? And I was like, maybe if Vinny's going to Twin River, he can like swing by real quick and just pick me up. And so I texted Vinny. I was like, hey man, you going to the book? And he was like, nah, I'm too fucked up. And I was like, shit. Alright, we're good. Just don't have a fucking anxiety attack. You're good. Just kind of sit here, just kind of like do your thing, and hope that you don't pass out.
Too fucked up.
Yeah. So, sounds like it was a big weekend for everybody, all the way around.
Yeah, I mean, if I didn't have to work Saturday morning, things probably could have gone off the rails.
Oh yeah. I ate shit in the parking lot on Friday night.
Oh yeah, nice job. I forgot about that.
Yeah. I got fucking cut all over my knee. So that happened. No idea. There was like nobody around either to see it. I thought I'd try to like play it off and like turn it into like a somersault. Didn't.
It's like, yeah, you probably thought you were fucking Barry Badgenat, like walking to the bar, like
Yeah.
smooth and shook it off and whatever, but actually you were a drunk asshole drooling on yourself.
Oh yeah. 100%. Just fucking definitely drooling on myself. So there's I don't know if you heard about the new Joker movie.
Go on.
That they're getting a lot of backlash for this right now because like people are pissed off that they're celebrating this movie, right? Hold on for this one. Because the movie, they say, shows like what bad people can do and like what people are capable, like the dark things that people are capable of if they're like bullied or whatever. Because that's essentially how like the Joker becomes the Joker in this movie. Like people just shit on him his whole life, so
Yeah.
he just turns into the Joker. So now everyone is trying to protest the movie, saying that it glorifies the dark things that people are capable of. So now we have that going on to look forward to. So that's sick.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, I know. Nothing people do make sense anymore. They're literally upset that it's a movie.
Do you know what an incel is?
Yes.
What is an incel?
Incelibate. It means someone that like can't get laid.
There's like a concern that
Yeah.
there's gonna be incel violence. That's what that means.
Yep.
So people who can't get laid
Yes.
are gonna become violent
Yes.
at Joker.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep. I know.
I mean, like, I don't want to go silent right now. But
Yeah. For dramatic effect, yeah.
no, but like I'm almost at like a little bit of a loss for words.
Yep. This is what we've come to. People are saying that we can't have certain movies now because of what they represent. They are fake. Movies are fake.
But like, there's even like a warning issued to troops
Yeah.
about.
Yep.
Why are we this concerned about people who can't get laid?
There's more to it than that.
So there's more. Okay, because I'm like trying to fucking
It's not just like that's just the name.
That's just the term.
Incels, yeah, it's just a term. Yeah, there's like a whole. I don't have the
Muster it up.
the battery juice to get into it, but
Well, you gotta muster up a little bit more for me.
There's-
Because I genuinely don't know. You appear to know, and you can't just be like, like I'm too fucked up. I can't do this right now.
it's just like people that suck at life. Essentially, they're losers. People that are losers that can't get laid.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's still the same.
Yep.
Good.
I'm the
hey,
same.
Hey, thanks for clarifying that.
No problem.
Yeah.
It's like a whole thing though. There's.
But like, so here's so really them calling it like incel violence really doesn't do anything because the only people who fucking do these things are people who are fucked up and weird, whatever.
Yeah, but they're also people that again can't get laid. Like the whole Aurora shooter thing.
Yes.
Starting with that and like all these.
That's what I mean. It's like it's all the same shit.
Yeah. It's just a term. People like to give things terms and labels.
So basically, they think there's gonna be a shooting somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to keep up.
Today, just fucking flip a coin. There'll be a shooting somewhere. they happen.
Apparently, there was gonna be a shooting at the Chili Chowder Fest.
They happen all the fucking time now. I guess.
I don't know if it was really an incel fucking shit, but
Yeah. No, it's people are just fucking stupid. So I guess I forget who said it. Whether it was either Todd Phillips or Joaquin Phoenix, and but they came out and like gave an interview and said something along the lines of like, it's not my job as an actor to like tell people about morals. Like my job is to play a character. So I think it was Joaquin Phoenix who said it, because people were like, oh, like what do you say about all those people that say that this movie isn't good for fucking the people or whatever. And he was like, I don't give a fuck, essentially. Which I think was great. He gave a fucking perfect response. He's like, I don't really give a fuck. You need to stop being a bitch. Everyone needs to stop being little fucking pussies about everything. The fucking Joker.
But that's the thing, is like the Joker's a fucked up movie.
Right. He's a fucked up character.
Everything, like we've known that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's always been that way.
It's the role that literally killed Heath Ledger.
Literally killed people.
Yeah. He got so fucked up doing that role that he ended up fucking ODing.
Like, is that the problem? I think it's gonna be like way too real. I mean, I might go see this thing on Friday too.
Yeah, I like really want to go see it now. Part of me, like I when I first saw it, I knew it was gonna be good because Joaquin Phoenix like just can't miss. He's a fucking phenomenal actor. But now the other part of me wants to go see it just to be a contrarian to all those people that are like, oh, you can't go see this movie. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna be what fuels me to go see it in the theaters and not just do the whole thing where we just wait for it to come out on Amazon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like what do they want? What do they want? Every movie fucking Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah.
Every movie
do.
would be fucking Avengers.
Guardians of the Galaxy. That's what it is. That's what it's come to now.
Just like, I don't know. What the fuck? People are the worst kind of fucking people.
Yep. Yeah, that's like
I just can't fucking do this shit anymore.
I just want to that's why I like to just ignore everybody.
I mean, I'm pretty good at it. Like, I don't really actually know what anything is.
Yeah. I mean, I still stay involved too. I mean, obviously, also for the sake of the show. Like, if we both just had no fucking clue what was going on.
No, we wouldn't have anything.
Yeah.
We'd be talking about football.
Yeah.
But I just like, I can't. It's just like I just can't keep up with it, man. It's too much.
Yeah. It is, and it's got, like I said, now it's gotten to the point where you can't have a movie about certain things because people get upset.
Like, isn't that the point of movies?
Yes. I felt so.
Like what? So
like
we
evoke
can't
like emotions and
like
shit.
we can't have Taken anymore because it,
Yeah.
it's about
It's about sex trafficking.
and sex trafficking.
Yeah.
We can't have we can't have Blow anymore. It's about selling drugs.
Well, I like Blow. That's a good movie.
I know it is. That's why I use it as an example. But
Yeah.
because it's about selling drugs, we can't.
Right. Training Day.
Yeah.
About corrupt cops.
Yeah. Like,
Well,
oh,
you
it's
would probably be fine because Denzel's black and he's in it. So as long as it's a black.
Hey, so powering through that.
Yeah.
But like you can't like the movies are too real that people can't handle them now.
I guess. People are huge pussies.
My lord.
There was something. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do this. There was something. I was talking to somebody the other day about. There was something that happened. Can't remember it, but we were talking about this, like how people have like changed, and how like everyone needs to be fucking handheld and like treated with kid gloves and shit like that. Like you can't just kind of like go and live your life how you want to fucking do it. Like you have to be careful of other people's things, like because anything can just fucking set someone else off. It's like I wish I could remember the actual, because there was like an event or like some sort of thing that sparked it too in a conversation. But it's ridiculous. Movies,
Yeah. So now we can't see movies that aren't just
yeah.
fantasized.
And the other thing too that kind of really pissed me off, what grinds my gears, is like the whole cancel culture thing. So it's not even that like people look at this movie and then are like, I don't like that movie. I don't think I'm gonna go see it. I don't think other people should go see it. And then they take the step further to be like, this movie can't exist. You know what I mean? Like it's called cancel culture now. Like you can't just get upset about things anymore. You have to like cancel everything. Like these people have to like lose their jobs or like, you know what I mean? Like it's.
Yeah, so I didn't know there was a name for it. So it's like it's not so much as like, ooh, that movie might be a little fucked up. Maybe I just won't go see it.
Yeah.
No, it's like, oh no, that can't. We gotta get rid of it.
Yeah, that can't exist. Yeah. It's like you're creating a bubble world for like kids. I mean, I guess the only defense these people have as to why they do this shit is for like to protect children. I would assume. I would think.
Well, no, they're.
But it's like
I think I think it's because they also get offended by it.
Yeah, yeah. And themselves then,
Yeah.
because they're fucking bitches.
I think it's always more about themselves.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. These people, it's always about themselves. Yeah.
Well, it's even as simple as, and again, so again, I'm not a parent, and if someone chooses to do this, that's fine. I just don't. I've never understood it. It's like the parents that don't let their kids play with toy guns.
Yeah.
I just never have, and again, I don't think there's any proven definitive answer
Right.
to this.
Right.
But I've never seen someone who's like played with a squirt gun when they were a kid, and it's like, oh my god, I'm a serial killer now.
Right. Because guess what? Kids have imaginations. So I'm either going to be holding a plastic gun, or I'm going to go like this.
Well,
I'm going to use a finger gun.
So
Like,
it's
it doesn't matter.
so one of my mother's stories is we were in church one day, and I'm like sitting there playing with Legos, whatever. And I guess just as timing is perfect as it can be,
Yep.
goes a little silent in there. Ma, look, I made a gun. I made a gun out of my Legos
Ah, there you go.
in church.
Yeah.
She's like, oh my god. She was like petrified. But
that's like kids though, especially like young boys. Like they're violent. Like you watch them play. It's like watching like animals, like young like puppies play and shit. Like they all just wrestle. Like that's what you leave two young children alone long enough, and they're just gonna start wrestling.
Yep.
Like that's what happens. You just get bored, and you're like, I don't know, let's just fucking fuck you. No, fuck you. All right, cool. Let's wrestle.
that's the thing is like if we hide everybody from this stuff, does it really help?
I think it makes it worse.
That's what I think. But
Because there's no way you're ever going to be able to block it out or stay away from it for your entire life. So if you're sheltered from childhood, then when you eventually do encounter something when you're 16, 17, 18, whatever, like you're going to see it for the first time at 17 rather than at 6. So now like you're not going to know how to handle it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like,
well, it's the whole drinking thing too at like some colleges.
yeah.
Where it's like, obviously a dry campus, people figure it out anyway.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it definitely promotes some of these kids getting extra fucked up.
Yes.
So they either need to sneak it in, and if it's like, I was gonna, okay, I know people are gonna get fucking banged up anyway.
Right.
But you're almost like forcing some people's hands by saying you have to drink vodka concealed.
Right.
You need to do it quick.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's nothing good from that.
No.
Like, they're gonna do it anyway, but.
Right. It's like it even gets to that whole thing, like kids in school and stuff saying everyone knows the whole thing, like that the stereotype where like private school girls are way different than public school girls when they get to college, and it's like they're the ones that go fucking crazy. Like people make those jokes all the time, like dad, if you have a daughter, they're like, oh, make sure you have a good relationship with her because you don't want her to go to college, and then you just get fucking wild. It's like, but it's not that far off. If they go their whole lives in their shelter, then when they are on their own, they're just gonna be like, holy shit, what the fuck am I doing? It's better to like get some shit out of the way and like get some life experience as a child, and then once you do turn 17, 18 and go out in the real world, you're not literally helpless. Like some of these kids are literally useless, helpless, like they don't know what to do.
Oh yeah. I don't even want to get started. That's something I definitely don't want to go down. But yeah, I'm just like with the whole, like even just like wrapping up the Joker thing. It's like if you can't just go watch a movie and understand that like people have fucking problems.
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do when you actually have to deal with something?
Run away.
Apparently.
Bury it.
Cancel it.
Yeah, cancel it. Can't exist.
Well, I feel it's like, I never want to get out of my bed. I'm kind of unhappy all the time. Can someone cancel my
Yeah.
anxiety or my depression?
Yeah. Let's cancel the day. I can't get out of bed. We have to cancel the day. This is too hard.
Well, actually, I guess that's where the mental health days come from.
Yeah, which fuck out of here.
Oh, I just took a mental health day. That's not a fucking thing.
Nope.
That is not a thing.
No, it's not. You didn't want to go to work.
You just didn't feel like going to work. No one wants to go to work.
Right.
There's no one that wakes up and goes, you know what, I fucking can't wait to do. I hope I fucking get to work 20 hours today. I don't think I'm going to go to bed tonight because I just want to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what people want to do.
Yeah.
I just really love my job. I need a mental health day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call in for Wednesday. I think I need a mental health day.
Yeah, that's the best part too when they plan ahead. They're like, I think I'm just gonna need a mental health day on Wednesday. It's like, how the fuck do you know that? Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about?
Well,
you're gonna plan this shit out.
We all know. We all know that these people are full of shit.
Yeah. I need a mental health day.
I need a mental health day. So
No.
when would be a convenient time for a mental health day?
Yeah.
Maybe Thursday. Thursday might be a convenient day.
Yeah.
Nah.
Well, I can't take it on Friday because then that's too suspicious. Because like people then start playing the games.
Yeah, because plus Friday's like it's kind of an easy day.
Yeah.
We get out an hour. Okay, I don't want to do some time.
Yeah.
Man, I really like to use it Monday, but then everyone's gonna think that I just don't want to come into work.
Yeah.
So it's gotta be like a midweek thing, like Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't want to use it Thursday and then come back for one day. That seems kind of stupid.
This is literally the game that people play.
It's so bad. Imagine if they just put that much work into their work and not fucking planning a mental health day.
Yeah.
But that fucking term pisses me off so fucking.
Yeah.
I'm getting fucking pissed. Thinking about
I need a mental health day just talking about it.
Oh god. It's here's the thing. It fucking flies in the face of people who have actual mental health issues.
Yes.
It just
Absolutely.
completely diminishes anything that they have going on.
Yeah.
Because like I'll sit here and we'll talk, we'll make fucking suicide jokes and we'll talk about
Right.
fucking fucked up shit.
Yeah.
But it's like at the same time, I know that there are people out there
That legitimately struggle with shit.
and they literally will not be able to get out of bed tomorrow morning because they will be so unhappy.
Right.
Like
Right.
it happens.
Yeah.
And it's not just like walking around like, I'm so depressed.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're fucking fine.
Right.
If you're conscious enough to say that,
Right.
you're fucking fine.
Right.
It's when you can't get the fuck out of bed,
Right.
and you can't get out of your own goddamn way,
Yeah.
and you're extremely unhappy. That's a little bit different than, oh man, you know what? It's a little stressful at work right now. I think I need some time.
Yeah, I need a mental health day. Or it's like you're just fucking lazy and you just don't want to go to work.
That's the other thing. It is a lazy fucking thing.
Yeah.
I just.
That is a good point though, because it does diminish the people that actually do struggle with mental health issues.
Yes.
Because it's like, oh yeah, no, I'm in a bad spot. I need to take a mental health day. It's like, no.
No,
Shut,
you're
shut the
fine.
fuck up. You're fine.
You're fucking fine.
That fucking person over there, like you said, that literally can't get out of bed because they have crippling depression. That person needs a mental health day. That person just needs help in general.
Yeah, guess what? They wouldn't call it a mental health day. They just call it a fucking personal day or a day off or something.
Right.
That's why you
Right.
fucking get them.
Right.
Well,
Exactly.
some of us.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of us.
But,
Oh man. That. Yeah.
so I guess don't go see Joker on your mental health day.
Yeah. or
Maybe
be prepared to take a mental health day the next day. Imagine that. You go see Joker and then the next day you're like, "Well, saw Joker last night. I gotta
Take a nap and recover.
Yeah. I gotta take a mental health day after that. Oh Jesus fuck. I hate people.
Just I am so all good with them.
It's so weird to think that like people actually live their lives like that. Like I know, so we kind of just do our own thing and we do whatever, and like all of our friends are assholes just like us, and like none of us really give a fuck about anything. Like I don't get offended or fucking whatever. Like none of that fucking matters to me. But like I just can't imagine living your life to the point where like every single day you're upset about what someone else has done or said. Like, what the fuck do you care what other people are doing? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I think
Like,
it's
that's gotta be a miserable way to fucking live.
I think just people have way too much time on their hands.
Yeah.
So actually,
We need another world war.
no. And then so I was listening to some people do like the whole fucking politics rant,
Yeah.
and they were talking about like millennials and shit, and so we're technically millennials, right? Do I have that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's another term. Yeah.
Whatever. Just fucking
Yeah.
let it go, because it's the term that people are using. Fine.
But it's incorrect.
I don't give a fuck.
Because technically millennials are anyone that was born from 1982 to I think 1994 or 1996, something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
Yeah,
So I don't think people are talking about the right population.
they're not.
Okay. So let's just say the population, young people now.
Yeah, yeah,
And they're talking about like young people now, how they're like they have like they can't afford to live in the city, they can't afford to buy houses, they can't afford this, they can't afford that, they can't afford this. They want everything for free,
yeah,
blah 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 blah.
yeah.
And then in my head, I'm like, great, politics, get me out of here.
Fuck this.
And then I thought, I go, this is all a result of people working bullshit jobs.
Yeah,
Because even when I was in college, and I remember this, you could major in theater. And I remember looking at it, just clicking around.
yeah,
I'm like, huh, I wonder what a theater degree entails.
yeah.
And it was something like, within the major, like 80 fucking credits.
What the fuck?
So, you couldn't do that in 4 years.
Right.
So, as a theater major, it took you 5 or 6 years to get the fuck out.
Right.
To do what? Like, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do with a
Are you
theater
gonna,
degree?
like, work at a theater? Like, produce?
Yeah,
From Bridgewater State?
yeah, yeah. And guess what?
You're not making blockbusters, or you're not fucking going
Yeah.
to like.
You ain't going to Broadway.
That's what I mean. Is like, we'd lucky to work at the fucking Chevrolet Theater in Medford. But it's like that's the thing. Is like you think about all these majors that people were choosing, and all these majors that people were doing. It's like when it came to like psychology at graduation, it's like, oh my god, there are so many fucking people graduating. And this is just one damn school.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
It's like, what do you do with that degree?
nothing, and you can't do anything with it.
Right.
So it's like everyone went to school, and like they have frankly they have bullshit fucking jobs.
Right.
Jobs that really kind of don't pay.
Right.
Jobs that like anyone can kind of get.
Right. A job that you didn't need to go to school for.
No, you may need a degree, but like school didn't prepare you for that.
Right.
So people work these fucking again, fucking horseshit jobs, so they try to like employ them. Like, I don't know, it's like, whatever. So, yeah, that's why you can't afford to do this thing, because you're working for $32,000 a year.
Yeah.
Or, like, whatever.
Yeah.
And, like, you're trying to live in Boston, it's like, that doesn't work.
No.
Like, you need to make a lot of money to live in a fucking city.
Yeah.
Like, you don't just get to live in the city because you grew up kind of near it or you want to.
Right.
That's why fucking Carver, Mass exists.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just woods.
Yeah, it's cheap there.
Right.
You can go live there.
Right.
But yeah, it's the thing, it's like bullshit majors and bullshit fucking jobs. It's like, even just everything.
Yeah.
Like, people just like settle on these like random ass things, and it's like, it's not enough to pay for the lifestyle that you want, and then you do nothing about it.
I mean, you gotta chase your dreams. You gotta really do what you love. You love theater. Go to school for theater.
Yeah. 80 fucking credits
Yeah.
just for the concentration.
Ugh. That's so fucking stupid. I think the best advice I could probably give someone now is don't go to school for something that you enjoy.
Nope. Do not.
Go to school for something that you're good at.
Yeah, no one's good at anything.
That's true. But like, or even like, yeah, people suck. If you're good at math, like go to school for like accounting and finance or something. You know, like don't go to school for fucking theater because you've always dreamt of being a fucking thespian. Like, no. You're gonna be spending tens of thousands of dollars. Like, what are you good at? Like, figure out what you're good at and then go to school for that.
The other thing is like,
Or just don't go to school at all.
well, I would say the other thing too is like, if it's your hobby, don't even bother,
Yeah.
because you're gonna fucking hate it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like, so I actually saw this online. It was like the gym owner's superset, which superset is just 2 exercises put together. It's like A1 squat, A2 clean the gym.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's the thing. You get people in our field or my field, because I guess you're technically not in it anymore.
No.
People in my field, it's like I love working out. I love helping people. I love training. I love it all.
Yeah.
I love everything. I love fucking creatine. I can go.
More creatine, please.
I can go on and on about CoQ10. Like,
Oh, dude.
let me just and here's my latest vasodilator.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you know, I think I'd really like to like work at a gym, or like I think I'd like to be a collegiate strength coach, or like whatever. It's like, no, you fucking don't.
You don't. You don't want to do that.
Nope. If you like exercising that much, no, you don't.
Yeah. Don't work in the fucking field.
Nope.
Also, just don't work in the field in general. It's very shitty. The people suck like extra hard.
Yeah.
It's like people are like full of themselves. They think that they're fucking God's gift to fucking strength and conditioning.
I got to imagine most fields are the same thing, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of egos everywhere. Everyone has fucking huge ego problems.
Actually, so the minimal interactions I've had with lawyers, I have I'm trying to figure this out. They are the world's biggest pricks in the world to each other.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's like, you like look at sometimes when they communicate with each other, it's like, could you be any fucking less helpful?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm looking for like this document. Oh yeah, no, I sent that a week ago.
Yeah.
Huh? Like, why the fuck would I ask you for it if I didn't have it?
Right.
And like, you just see them like speak to each other, and again, it's minimal exposure, but it's like, dude, you are talking to somebody else
Yeah.
in the profession
Yeah.
that is doing the same thing that you're doing. And you know what they're doing, they know what you're doing, but they just like, they can't even fucking speak to each other. It's like, they are like everyone hates lawyers, you know that? But like, they can't even fucking speak to each other. My God. It's like the damn accountants. You ask them any question about accounting and they can't even fucking answer you. It's like, hey man, you know, I was just kind of asking about like, you know, looking for like accounting software. You know anything about QuickBooks? I don't use QuickBooks.
Okay, cool.
Cool, what do you use? Oh, no, I use something a little different.
So do you like it?
Hey, should I, you know, you gonna help me at all here? It's like, it's like, that one I don't get.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, maybe it's just like a couple random ones. Actually, I think it's more like the corporate ones.
Yeah.
They just like refuse to speak. Because I know some personal ones,
Yeah.
and they're actually like, you know, helpful. think it's the corporate ones. It's like they must be under so many fucking
Yeah.
either NDAs or confidentiality. Like they must have signed so much goddamn paperwork that it's like if
Yeah.
you even tell them,
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, no, your health insurance, you get fined if you don't have it.
Yeah.
They're gonna get fucking fired or something.
I think attorneys are just like, not attorneys, accountants. Like most of them, obviously not all of them, but I do know a lot of accountants, and they're all very like almost the same. Like they're just not good at speaking to people.
No, because their job basically requires them to
Yeah.
collect documents and do math with them.
Yes. Okay. Well, since you put it that way. Yeah.
I would say. Now, you would think a good accountant builds relationships with you, works with you, like kind of handles these things.
Right.
But people can't be trusted. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh hey, so like did you take care of your software? Oh no, I haven't updated that in 6 months. You want to do it for me? Sure. Do you have your receipts? No, I don't have those. You have your bank statements? Yeah, I'll get them for you. Great. So hey, so there's a charge here in January for $35. What's this? I have no idea. Like this is what accountants have to deal with.
Yeah.
Like if they go that far into their services.
Right.
It's like, huh? That's the best you can give me.
You're like, all right, cool, good, thanks.
Like, hey, I'll just go back to my computer.
I'm just gonna go bash my fucking keyboard.
Yeah.
So I think the general theme of today is that people suck, and I hate everybody.
I hate myself mostly.
That's true. You know how they say you can't love other people until you love yourself? Well, it's like
You can't hate other people until you
I
hate yourself.
I fucking hate myself, so
I can hate everyone.
I can hate everybody.
I'm on board with that. That could be the fucking title of the episode too.
Yeah, I was thinking that or mental health day. I need a mental
Fuck
health
mental
day.
health
Oh god.
I got a final thought.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you want to start wrapping this up?
Yep. I'm thinking I'm actually gonna have a bourbon season this year.
Really?
I didn't drink much last year. Much bourbon.
Yeah, we didn't do a ton of bourbon
No.
last year.
So I had my first bourbon this year.
Yeah,
Booker's.
nice. You can see it in the video show.
Booker's 2019-02.
Nice.
Apparently that makes me a fucking bougie drinker. Because I called in a favor. Friend of mine has a friend in Kentucky. I'm like, oh cool, get me bourbon. They go, what's your favorite? And I'm like, favorite's Booker's.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. It's like,
Yeah.
and then it's like, apparently, ooh, okay, yeah, Booker's guy.
Yeah.
You asked.
Yeah.
But also, I wasn't gonna send these people on a wild fucking goose chase to get me like, oh
Yeah.
well,
William
it's really.
Ruel.
I was gonna say my favorite's Pappy Van Winkle 23, but
Yeah. Let me know. If
I'll
you-
settle for the 15.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm thinking maybe getting back towards that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, again, for reference, if you're watching the video show, you can see the bar behind Bob.
We have nothing here.
There's
though.
nothing there. At one point in our
This is in the old place. I think.
drinking history, yeah, it was when we were living in Bridgewater. We had 23 bottles of bourbon at our peak. They were, well, most of them were opened. we were on a big bourbon.
We have 8 right now.
Bourbon kick, yeah. And 2 of them are the same.
Okay.
Well, yeah, there's 2 Bookers.
Yeah.
So, I'm down for that. I'm a big bourbon
I
guy.
think we'll fucking with some bourbon.
I think I also have to stop drinking beer.
Just in general.
Yeah. Like I did stop drinking beer for a while.
Yeah, I would say you weren't drinking beer for like a long time.
Yeah. I just wasn't. I just stopped. That's kind of like when we were drinking bourbon, and then we went through like a wine kick. But
I think the wine kick happened first.
yeah, and then I think I just have to stop drinking beer. 'Cause I drink too much of it.
Well, that's why I drink the beer. It's like when
Yeah.
I'm drinking too much.
Right. Well, that's what I mean. Like, I should only drink beer when we're just gonna fucking go buck wild, like and day drink all day or do some dumb shit.
Like when Vinny's here.
Yeah. But like sitting around on a fucking random day, like I just don't want to start drinking beer.
Nah, and even like the nerd beer, I don't like it that much.
No, it's good for like every once in a while.
Yeah. Even then, I just.
Like I know I haven't had it in so long, but I actually really like wine. Like just to like sit down and like just have a glass of wine.
I've always liked wine, but I don't know.
Yeah.
That's another one though. Sometimes I won't stop.
Well, the good thing about wine is you can drink a bottle in one sitting and like be mostly okay the next day.
Well, I'll probably fall asleep
Yeah.
about 25 minutes after that
Yeah.
and have a splitting headache in the
But
morning.
like if you polish off a fucking 18 of like Bud Lights or whatever, or like 24, like you're gonna feel like dog shit the next day. And
Yeah.
like if you drink an entire bottle of liquor, you're gonna die. So like,
Let's go on a wine and bourbon kick.
yeah. I'm down. Might have a glass tonight. Might pour out a nice little glass of cab that I got from the mystery bag.
Ward the shakes off.
Yeah, dude, I had the shakes bad this morning while we were sitting at the fucking mimosa store. Well,
Something we've done before is like our blind bourbon tastings.
oh yeah,
We could do shit like
oh
that.
yeah, we could just video that too, pop it on YouTube. Henry McKenna.
Henry McKenna is like undefeated at this point.
Yeah, $35 bottle of bourbon. Well, it's gone up a little bit, but because it won it, you said it won the award.
Yeah, I think someone voted it Whiskey of the Year last year.
We were just ahead of our time.
Might have been Jim Marty. So I think it was like one of those things where, because it's a 10-year, it's a bottle and bond,
Yeah.
and they go, great, here we go. Now they're gonna remove the 10-year. It's
Yeah.
not gonna be a 10-year,
Right.
and it's gonna get expensive.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey man, thanks for ruining Henry McKenna for us. It was nice when you would just like take something that none of us could get.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is our bourbon of the year. Great, I'll never see it. So
Yeah. Awesome.
awesome. But
Yeah.
if Henry McKenna starts to either go rare or they start fucking with it, he go rare. 10-year.
Yeah. That's a good one.
30. That's like $32.
Yeah. That's solid. Big Elijah Craig guy too. I like that. So for my final thought, I don't know what it was. Oh, I wrote this down the other day. Is that and it goes kind of well with the theme of the show. Is I don't understand why people are so angry all the time.
Well, I'm angry all the time. I don't get why either.
But like all the time. I pulled into a gas station the other day, to get gas.
That's a strange thing to do at a gas station.
And like I pulled up to the pump and some other guy came in from like a different side of the gas station, and like because I pulled up to the pump that apparently he had pre-selected that he wanted to go to, he started flipping out in his car. He was like, "What the fuck? I was fucking going over there," and I was like, I was still in my car, and I just gave one of those looks like, "What are you doing, dude? Like, who cares?" And then he like, it was huge. It was a Cumbies that had literally like 14 fucking pumps, and like there was maybe 3 cars there. Like, calm the fuck down, bro. Like, it's gonna be okay. It's just a gas station. And it's like, I get it. Like, he's probably just fucking pissed off at something else. But like, holy shit. And then like, I was just at a red light, and I'm like the 3rd car on the red light, and it's like the light turns green, and it's like literally 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. The first car doesn't move. The second car in between us, guy just starts leaning on his horn. It's like, dude, it's literally been 2 seconds since that light turned green. Like, what the fuck? It's like, holy shit.
Well, that's
like,
why I go around the grocery store giving people dirty looks.
Yeah.
It's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Stop fucking bitching about everything at the goddamn grocery store.
Yeah.
They're not here for you. I promise you that.
Right.
They're barely here for themselves. Some of those guys barely even fucking know where they are.
Yeah.
Promise you that.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, well, I wanted whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I promise you they didn't give a fuck. I fucking did not give a fuck.
No. And there was another one, I was on the highway, someone was flipping out on the highway too this week. And I just remember it happened like over the course of a couple days. So I don't know if like last week was just a crazy week and like people were just fucking losing their minds. Maybe is Mercury retrograde?
Didn't you say it's coming up soon?
Yeah, I think it's is it October sometime? I don't know, I'll let you know when I start feeling bad. Because I'm so in tune with the universe. But yeah, dude, like so just chill the fuck out is what I'm saying. Like my final thought is you just need to chill the fuck out. Like it's not that big of a deal. Whatever you're upset about doesn't really matter. And again, it's not that big of a deal. So just fucking move on with your life. Because if you spend your entire fucking day just pissed off, it's just not a good way to live.
That was like my my book recommendation whenever the fuck we did that. Don't spend the small stuff and it's all small stuff.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, when I fucking spend all day being angry, I'm not actually angry.
Right.
I just kind of, like, do my thing.
Yeah.
It's really just pissing and annoying.
Alright. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay, let's go watch the fucking Cowboys and Saints.
Yeah. I think I took the first half on there. Which means I'm gonna turn the game on. It's gonna be like fucking
100-0.
Yeah.
Saints.
Thank you guys for watching on YouTube. Thank you for listening wherever you are. Make sure you subscribe to the show, either on YouTube or whatever podcast media you're using. You can find us on Instagram at Sarcasm Speaks Pod or on Twitter at Sarcasm_speaks. And make sure you actually go fucking follow us on Instagram. I know you have an Instagram. Everyone has a fucking Instagram. It's 2019. Send us a follow. Especially because now we're gonna start doing our live shows on Wednesday nights when we pick our games for the week for our gambling shit. Our degenerate special episodes are live Wednesday nights on Instagram Live, and then the audio show gets posted later in the week on Friday mornings. So check that out. We'll be there. We always post the picks and how we do and stuff like that. And so until next time, everybody. Have a good night.